A first listen of Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. If you want to come and be a part of one of these live streams, I'm actually live again this Monday, 11 p.m. UK time. I'll put all the information up on the screen. We will be watching the most epic live performance failures. So if you want to come and have a laugh with me, I'll put the link to follow my channel in the description down below. I'm also about halfway to becoming an affiliate on Twitch, so every single follow is greatly appreciated. I'll catch you guys on Monday. So this band was actually suggested to me all the way back in one of my very early reactions. This is my first reaction of Fleetwood Mac. The band members consist of Stevie Nicks, Lindsey Buckingham, John McVie, Christine McVie, and Mick Fleetwood. Now this song comes off the incredibly successful album released in 1977 called Rumours. This was a very turbulent time for the band where the majority of members in the band were either getting a divorce or a part of a very big breakup, actually even with members within the band. And so alongside this is the fact that they had been together for a number of years and so were coming into their own as musicians. So all of this stuff culminated in what would be considered their masterpiece album, Rumours. This is the #1 hit off that album, and as they say, heartbreak is usually only a great thing for artists. It leads to great art. So I'm really excited to hear this one. Let's get into the music. Oh, and it also turns out about 90% of you have not subscribed to the channel. So if you're enjoying the content, hit subscribe. It helps the channel grow. We're very quickly heading towards 3K, man. Okay, here we go. I've got the lyrics up also to help me follow along. Oh my god, she's got an amazing voice. Wow, this is Stevie Nicks, I'm guessing, right? I'm gonna take this back again because I'm actually missing out on the lyrics. Let me take this back. Here we go. Wow. Okay, I'm going to pause it there real quick to speak on sort of the themes and stuff that have been presented so far in the track. So what I feel like musically is that all the instruments and the musicians are sort of doing their part to add to the emotion of the song without trying to be the star of the show. Because to me, the shining sort of light of the track, the real oomph, is Stevie Nicks' voice. It's amazing, amazing voice that she's got. It almost like breaks your heart with every note, man. Really, really great, unique sound. To speak on the lyrics a little bit, it seems as if this track is almost directed at someone. She's sort of speaking to this guy that is broken her heart. And she's saying to him, which is a pretty cool perspective. Like, who am I to keep you in a cage? I don't want to be the one who like prevents you from chasing whatever you need to chase. It's a sort of idea of love that, you know, you want what's best for the person, even if it means that they're not with you. However, one line that I think is really cool is, and it's as if she knows this person, this guy, better than the guy knows himself, is, but listen carefully to the sound of your own loneliness. So this guy might be putting up a front like he doesn't care, but inside there's a lot more going on. Really cool concept so far. And those harmonies that came in, I mean, wow, what a way to sort of showcase heartbreak. Amazing song so far. Let's take it back a little bit. Okay, so some of the lyrics in this thing are so well put. Honestly, some of the best writing I've seen so far, especially like a description of heartbreak. Now, one of the bits that I wanted to highlight was when the rain washes you clean, you'll know. So again, this is sort of the crux of the track to me. It's Stevie speaking to this guy and telling him that, you know, you're putting up a front at the moment. It's a pretty decent front. No one can tell that inside you're sort of dying. But eventually it will catch up to you. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. You'll feel what I'm feeling too, because you've sort of killed me. And it's funny, like this song makes me feel like I've just been in a heartbreak, you know, which is really the power of a great song, because it can transport you to a place that you are not currently at. And it's down to a couple of things. Musically, there's some great stuff going on. I always get the instruments wrong, but I really love when what I believe is the lead guitar kicks in with those really, really somber, sort of sad notes. They come in every now and again. It might be a violin, I'm not too sure, someone will correct me. But the thing that really cuts through and hits you in the heart is the lead vocal. Stevie's voice is unbelievable on this one. Her voice just breaks your heart, man. You can really feel her pain. And some artists, they sing from a perspective of lessons learned, you know, looking back at heartbreak, where the scar tissue has hit, like, you have scar tissue now, the wounds have healed, but her wounds are open. She sings with the pain right there, man. It's amazing. It really is. Let's take it back again. Love that guitar part. Oh.
I keep my visions to myself.
Oh.
It's only me who wants to wrap around your dreams and have you any dreams you like yourself. Dreams of loneliness, like a heartbeat drives you back in the stillness of remembering what you had and what you love. What you had, oh, what you love. Thunder only happens when it's raining.
Wow.
Players only love you when they're playing. Women, they will come and they will go. When the rain washes you clean, you'll know. Oh, thunder only.
Wow, okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit to speak on the verse. Again, Stevie's voice, man, she wears all the emotion on her sleeve. It's amazing what she's doing. This last verse, I think this might have been my favorite verse so far. She goes, I see the crystal visions. I keep my visions to myself. So it's as if she knew all along what this guy was about. This guy seems to be sort of a player, and he kind of sold her dreams, this idea of, have you have any dreams you'd like to sell anymore? She's almost making fun of him, like, you're so full of shit, like you were for right from the start. And I could tell, but I still got myself wrapped up in it. And then at the end, she says what I think is the most truthful line about the guy: dreams of loneliness. So he's selling what he feels like is like this front of perhaps this great dude, but really what's inside is these dreams of loneliness. This is the real person inside, and she sees through the BS. I've got to say also, some things that I'm noticing only now are, there seems to be some really great piano playing. If you don't pay attention close enough, you'll miss it. But there's some awesome keys being played, man. Really awesome keys. I'm going to take this back a little bit. I love that line. I love that line. absolutely beautiful song. Beautiful song. This is definitely going to be on repeat for me. Like, this is like music for a long drive. And like I said, it's like I just had a heartbreak. Like, I've just been in a breakup, and I've not. It just transported me there. I have to say, I love how everyone in this track sort of musically gave themselves up to the song. No one's trying to push to be the star, which allowed the lead vocal to really showcase its powers. And it all just heightened the emotions of the track. Awesome song. Now, as a guy, I think it's also really cool that you get to hear this perspective, the feminine perspective of a heartbreak. Especially the impact of a dude who's like sort of playing the field. It's very eye-opening. Now, again, to kind of speak on what I think is the star of the show, apparently this lead vocal was supposed to just be a guiding vocal that she laid down after she had just wrote the track. And I think maybe because of that, it actually added to what I feel like is the raw emotions on show. Because sometimes once you're, as a singer, perhaps redoing vocals, you're trying to force what you initially felt. And what I had heard from the story when I was doing the sort of context of the track is she had wrote the song and immediately went in and tried to show everyone what she had just written. And so she was still very much connected to the emotions when she was writing it. And so what you hear is the unfiltered version of the vocals, man. And it really added this. It had this way of being sort of tender, you know, in that state of real, like, tender heartbreak, man. Brilliant. Loved it. Star of the show. Now, if I were to give a sort of recommendation to people as to a song, a hip hop song that maybe has a similar emotion, similar vibe to this, I would suggest to you guys X Factor by Lauryn Hill. As a hip hop perspective, you don't really get to hear heartbreak too often in hip hop music, especially from the female perspective, which is sad, really. We should really hear more female voices in hip hop on this topic. But X Factor is really a track that shows the open wound, just like this track was. Amazing song, man. Absolutely blew me away. This is definitely going to be in my head. The melodies will certainly be so while I'm hopefully watching Liverpool win the Champions League. So 2 thumbs up from me, and hopefully another Fleetwood Mac song very soon.